Are you ready?
You have to be ready.
Welcome to another great episode of the Puff Drink Talk podcast, where we drink a little bit, we smoke a little bit, and we talk a lot about nothing.
A lot of it.
A lot of it. As always, Connor Schubach here.
Dylan Wilson.
Hilton Kill.
George Abaj.
And,
Believe it or not, it is somebody's birthday here.
yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
25 years young,
Wow.
Mr.
Thank you.
George Abaji.
Thank you so much. 4.9.
On the Richter scale.
Yeah. I was given. Look at that. It's gonna be far, right?
Yeah,
Let's
well,
go all the way there.
unfortunately, we have
It's
one
fine.
camera not
yeah,
working.
no, it's fine. Just cigars, the good stuff, right? The good stuff. Thank you so much for also. I don't know this place. Is it?
Whiskey cakes.
That place is very good, George. I love that place.
I love
Yeah.
that
Their
place.
food is phenomenal. They have a really,
Wow.
really good brunch
Thank you,
menu,
guys.
and their dinner menu is really good too.
Wow.
But
Ray told tomatoes.
it's in Round Rock for
Yeah.
brunch.
Just right down here. Just right down the street.
Phenomenal. I went there for my birthday for birthday
I
brunch.
might
with
even
my
invite
sister.
her to come now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Go right after.
Exactly. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, there's your
Good birthday dinner.
Yeah.
birthday dinner.
There you go.
Well, we have that camera only because our infrastructure in here is playing a trick on us. At least I believe the microphone is working because I can see over there. But this camera, which is the camera that films us up close, is not working. So
It's part of that Biden Build Back Better America bullshit.
it's a
I agree.
conspiracy. Bring out
Where's the tinfoil hat?
Bring
Bring
out
it
the tinfoil hats.
That's a big conspiracy.
What was the subject for this week?
I don't know. I know that's George's birthday.
No, you guys did it. I know you guys did it on purpose. They wanted,
Really?
they wanted to talk about pride. Yeah, so
it was a quick.
yeah. So I don't mind. I don't mind.
Let you lead the
I will keep
conversation.
an open mind. Mhm.
Start out by
That
saying
cigar band kind of matches your hat too.
It
little
does,
bit.
right? Yeah. Green. This green. I mean, this hat is awesome,
Phenomenal.
right? So we're into game 3.
Which one is that one?
Oh, the cigar
Yeah.
allegiance.
Oh, okay, so you might have that one in there also.
No, it's not that one. That's why I smoked.
No, but you might have the
Another
same
one in
there.
Oh, here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I opened it.
Is there an allegiance in
No,
there?
no.
Oh, there's not?
No, it's different.
Is the La Historia?
Astoria,
The pledge?
the pledge,
Pledge for sure.
and Encore.
Okay, yeah,
Encore.
is the
That's
three
yeah.
is the three
Mighty.
top.
Yeah. Cigars, guys.
But you like your pledge, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Ernesto
Oh, the
Perez.
pledges.
A pledge.
The
It's in
allegiance or
there.
pledge?
Man, my favorite.
Oh,
is
sorry.
Here.
Do you
This
have
is
allegiance?
And this is the.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
my favorite. So now. Yeah, it's
I think we
amazing.
know you.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. This is a true gift. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh, you deserve it, George. Although we still want to talk about Pride Month because, bring awareness because people are talking about being complicated to travel and not. But, because I didn't know exactly what day your birthday was, and then Dylan said, it's George's birthday, and it's like, oh.
We're not going to talk about that.
Well, let's, you picked the subject today.
You want to lead the charge?
We can talk about Pride next
I
next
sent
week.
a couple of videos if you guys saw it.
Yeah, I did see the drone one.
See, that's the first police in the United States, official police in the United States using drones to prevent crime.
I was unfortunate enough not to see,
Yeah.
but which police force?
I don't know. Do you remember the name? Yeah, they mentioned there because it's kind of interesting. And then there are always two sides on this, right?
Is it working?
So, are you trying to pull it in?
I'm pulling it up. Yeah. Let's see.
I got it to work. Thank you.
Chula Vista. Where's Chula? What is Chula Vista?
San Diego.
That's San Diego.
Chula Vista is south
Chula
of
Vista.
Chula Vista is south of San Diego
What's
City
that?
proper.
That's the police department using. The
Oh yeah. So yeah.
California.
Which would make sense. Oh, that's a good one.
We're gonna take out all the homeless.
Unfortunately, Cholulu, as most residents call it, has some very sketchy areas.
Hmm.
So it would make sense that they're using drones to police the area.
And then people are just announcing, right, like how they feel targeted. And then
Really?
the video moved showed a study also explaining how like the percentage of drones and the hours monitored by drones in certain areas than the others. So like
okay.
they have traumas, they go to the hospital because of that.
I feel like here in Austin, they're not gonna have drones flying around Westlake as much as they do east side of 35. So
Right.
people might feel targeted, but I'm sure they go where the crime goes. You know, not that
Yeah,
there's no
exactly,
crime in Westlake
exactly.
or those other areas, but I mean,
Yeah, but
I have no
This is-
affiliation with Chula Vista.
no, no, but it's just an interesting how the drones. My whole point is I'm collecting different ways that drones are really influence and change everything, like in the war.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember which
Drone strikes.
first war? Which was the first war that you hear? Like, oh, they are using drones.
Actively, probably this one, where it seemed like they, Ukraine and Russia and
Israel and Iran.
Iran were really using drones.
Man, if you Google that, they're very loose with what they consider a drone.
Ah,
Because it would surprise you. The first drone was used in 1849. UAVs. That's what they're calling drones. So unmanned aerial vehicles. But as far as like what we refer to as a drone, yeah, I feel like drone strikes and stuff started happening when?
yeah. I'm trying to go the way back. Probably,
In like 2012?
yeah. In some, because I remember being used. It was like,
Drone is being using, it has been used for military services for a long time. When I lived in UK and I moved to UK in 2005, in 2006 I started working for a company called Thales, and they manufacture drones. And at the time they already manufactured drones, which they look like airplanes, but they're like kind of the size of this table. And of course, the wings kind of also goes very because it can carry things in it. They supply to the government. So that's back in 2006 when I worked for that company for the software division.
I'm sure that was used during the Iraq
That's what I was
Operation
thinking.
Iraq.
I remember mentioning, but it was like, you remember even
Drone
in
strikes were really
movies.
prevalent under Afghanistan.
Right.
Constantly under Obama, there was another drone strike kills this
Exactly.
person and stuff like
But
that.
it start, it here and there. Now it seems like there is no war to be. I mean, you can't go to war and not having drones. This is my sensation. Do you feel that?
November 3rd, 2002, the first recorded targeted drone strike by the CIA.
There we
Killed
go.
6 targets. So 2002, almost 2003 is the end of the year. So we're going on 20 years of the use of modernized drones with the capability of striking missiles.
This is my perception. Like, if you want to start a war, you must have millions of those because they are too effective.
Yeah.
A $2,000 drone can strike easily
Yeah.
a $10 million
That's never good.
tank.
Yeah.
So do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Cost effectiveness of them, yeah.
yeah,
Like- They're lightweight. They don't cost a lot to build.
it's
They're
safer.
hard to-
It's way safer, right?
No casualty.
And you're
Oh,
right, the
wow.
way they move, they're harder to take out unless you hit like some sort of EMP pulse or something. But
And they are very small.
exactly,
Yeah, and they fly. and they fly at your control, man. This is amazing, you know. Like, have you seen the ones in the water?
Imagine getting hit by one of these, shooting 22 at you or something. Who knows?
Exactly.
But, I mean, they make these things
Could be used as
It's a
a
little
weapon.
explosive.
As a
tiny.
weapon.
Yeah, get a little explosive on there. Boom. Costs nothing.
Well, did you watch that that video of a Russian soldier running around a tank being chased by a drone?
A robot, like I sent you in the group too.
Oh, I don't know. If
I think
saw
it's the
that
same.
one.
Is it the same thing? Is it a drone or is it like a robot on the floor?
No, a drone.
A drone. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, a Russian soldier was running around. So there was like two drones. One was chasing after him because it had a self-detonating bomb on
That
it.
I have seen. I haven't
And
seen
he
the
was
tank.
running around, and he finally like tripped and fell and stopped, and the drone went and exploded on him, like detonated on him.
I've seen a compilation videos of a bunch of those where like they're using drones that explode. They're carrying some sort of scenario device where they're just chasing soldiers around. I have not seen the one with the tank though.
Well, but he was
Same
he was
concept?
outside of the tank running
Okay.
around, and the drone was chasing after him. He's trying to like get away from it
Get
and
away.
shoot at it, and finally it catches up to him.
Have you watched the videos? Like these guys, they go around and the tank can flip, you know, because they know exactly where to hit. So the first hit is right in because the most protected part, right, is of course is down on the sides, but in the back and up, it's complicated. So now they only have, it's a little bit bigger than this, and then the drone goes there. You see that pulling it and going all the way in and exploding. Like I've seen like 100. You know, on those Ukrainian channels.
This Ukraine-Russia war has given us a lot of videos of like modernized technology
exactly.
in war. Yeah, we've seen a lot of that come out lately. Where it's like,
The
man,
future, right?
that's like your first glimpse of what a futuristic World War III is going to
Exactly.
be like. That's what you're getting at, right?
yes.
Because yeah, it is going to.
That's the point.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Rodrigo says hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Laser weapon systems now that they're coming out with.
Discuss with Jim, and the other guy, Jeff, was there smoking with us, and he knows it a little bit more about laser. Man, I thought the laser would be like a beam like this big. No, the beam is this much, but whatever it goes through, you know, like the idea of having a laser, you got 10,000 drones.
Yes.
And then it's just you just need to make it malfunction,
Mhm.
and then they'll follow it. So a laser, and then you can shot the laser from down, from the top down,
From top down, yeah.
because this is what 3 miles, 4 miles, and then if you have to shoot straight, it's going to be 400, 500, sorry, 40 miles, 50 miles. So positioning, you know,
And
on the way up
being
and
a
down.
focus point, the laser can go through materials.
Everything.
Yeah.
The point is, how do you recharge it? You know, like your chargers are gigantic.
Because these a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Because so this is the point. How much? But now the British said that by 2026 they will have if they said like a shot in guns would cost like 14 pounds per shot, which is
Only 14.
very cheap because we're talking about billions, right?
I don't understand. I'm sorry. 14
Yeah, 'cause,
pounds per shot. A shot
Yeah,
of what?
they
Like a
they got,
laser.
they know, they know
Oh.
it because it was very
I'll find
expensive, $100,000 to shoot a laser, you know, and now it's 14 pounds or $14 for a soldier, you know.
But
So
how many?
it's-
That adds up so quick, though. I mean, it's cheaper than some alternatives, but imagine you got 1,000 soldiers and they all
Yes.
shoot 1,000 shots. That's 14,000 times 1,000. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money
yes,
just in one. So I mean,
But
interesting.
I thought it was interesting
It is
for
very
them to release because you only release it if the difference is gigantic, right? What's that?
Happy
Muita
birthday.
saúde e felicidade.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. So
Can you believe he's 25 today?
yeah, 25 in each leg, as I mentioned before. Almost there. So this is why I showed it. Because don't you feel weird? Well, how would you feel here, Hilton, if you see every 20 minutes a drone flying around here? Every 20 minutes. Every 10 minutes.
Well,
an hour. It doesn't
Military
matter.
drones would be
You feel pressured,
Yeah.
of course, because like, what is going on?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Because now it's like vigilance, around us.
Yeah, surveillance, right?
Yeah, surveillance. Yeah. So yeah, I think you would be a little weird. Yeah, you'd feel uncomfortable.
And then, okay, now and then you go out. Oh, there are two just small robots.
Yeah.
Police robots going there, just taking pictures or, like with the
Whatever.
eyes, probably 360, right? So
Facial scan.
run. And then at your place, right? So something else happens. How you see? It's oppressing.
It is.
It is oppressing.
Mhm.
In the beginning, because it's how do you educate people to get used to that?
I think it would cause a lot of rebellion at the beginning. People would.
But then they would
Not
have to
like
make
that.
lots of it to cover the entire city. I mean, they will only send things like that if it is in a rough neighborhood, which they already send a police officer anyways.
Yeah. But for example, there are allegedly, I don't know, there are about 2 billion cameras in China, and all the cameras speak to each other. Every single camera speaks to
China
each
is
other.
a communist country where you have no freedom of information.
Yeah, and they only have these like the past few years. American and England has had that for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Every single camera.
I was going to say,
police has access to-
America disguises itself as freedom, but they do
There's
the
cameras
exact
everywhere.
same.
CCTV in.
How mature.
Yeah, you can't go to a 7-Eleven without getting
Oh yeah,
getting anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
They will see it. No matter.
Some people come to our parking lot and dump some stuff. We got them on we got cameras.
Yeah.
Everybody has surveillance of some sort.
We picked up the guy over here. He stopped the van over there and put a lot of carpet. In our neighbor's dumpster.
Oh,
We don't
yeah.
have a dumpster anymore.
Yeah.
We shared one with the old business, but they left, and so he has a dumpster, and I guess they thought it was ours. And the only thing we can assume is they were around the area and just looked up a flooring company and came here and dumped their demoed flooring materials. But we don't do a ton of carpet. Now the neighbors coming over like, "What is this? You can look at our cameras, it's not us."
Yeah.
He
So
picked it up,
sometimes they're good.
put it in our neighbor on the other side. So the guy came in this morning. Hey man, what's that trash over there? Well, I got in the camera. I was like, okay. And so, well, have your camera? And he has yes. So then go over there and talk to the
Rather
guy.
fun little neighbor
And then
interactions.
Yeah.
it's
So
not us. So it's this neighbor who dumped on that neighbor.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's like if we were like an automotive
Well,
company.
somebody dumped into this neighbor.
Yeah.
So he went and dumped on that neighbor. You know what I
He
mean?
claims he thought it was empty, but they've been operating in there for like a couple months now.
Couple months,
So
yeah.
I guess he just didn't notice it, but he put his trash over there.
but think about this, all
Everyone
right?
thinks it's us.
Yeah.
But
You
think
guys
about
are in the
the-
middle going like, hey.
How do you think people would feel if, for example, if you have a product, it would be a static drone, and that would be your security system. Like the whole thing, it would record everything. So I think just the noise would prevent the thieves. That's what I'm trying to point out.
It's like you put a sign on like this parking lot is actively surveyed by drones.
Exactly, and then right. So So I'm saying,
Yeah, it would deter.
so I think
Always, if you have police sirens or you see police officers or something like that, police presence or some type of law enforcement presence, people
Yes.
will second guess me like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that.
yeah,
I should be acting like a good person.
and then you have
before
a
I get
noise,
caught.
and you have
Yeah.
the noise. You don't know, is that only to record, to protect, or is there's a weapon in there?
Yeah.
What prevents me to have
It is Texas.
Yeah,
don't know
it's
if there's a
Texas,
gun.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Do
So
robots have the right
yeah.
to carry too? We don't know.
so now imagine me.
Valid point.
They don't need to carry. Their arms could be it.
All right, so this is
have to
another use for the
register.
drone, right? But I had another one. Imagine me, I'm Doncic. Okay, so I won the championship, right? So I have to walk with all my security guards, right?
Yes.
No, they're flying.
They're just drones.
Just 3 drones, like something scary, but nice, flying. That's what I have. I don't have anybody.
Like-
nobody's going to be around me.
Blinking, colorful.
Exactly,
colors.
something. And then I'm just walking. I'm
Dallas
just walking.
Mavericks colors.
Yeah.
I get inside a restaurant. They shrink, and they are around me, in my shoulder, or just
It'd
behind
be
me.
so loud.
I don't know. I don't know how far in the future you're talking about that, but
Dampen the noise.
Well, it's air.
It's always gonna happen.
becomes a fucking ventilator, or a fan or something. The other Transformers, almost like Transformers. This is what I think drones are going to.
But you never know.
Transformers.
They could make some sort of. They probably already have props for helicopters that dampen the noise in comparison, because that the rotor wash, in
Yeah.
comparison to other ones, it's still loud, but it's less loud. Same thing with a suppressor.
Just
You watch a show, a movie, anything, you think "Ding, ding." No, it's still loud.
Still
Some
loud.
of them are. It depends. Some 22, some 300 blackout. Some of them can get quiet in comparison, but they still make noise. So it's not as quiet as it's portrayed. The
And-
technology could change that. Lasers. What's the noise of firing a laser?
exactly.
Is that quiet?
Well,
Pew, pew.
Yeah, this is our
If
fantasy,
you watch
right?
Star Wars, it's
Yeah.
kind of loud.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
well,
That
the
makes
car, the electric car, is quiet, but it's not muted. It does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has a tiny little bit of noise.
I don't know if I read this somewhere. If I just thought I thought they kind of amped that up a little bit just because it was so quiet. It was dangerous. If you're reversing and there's no noise and no one's looking. Same with a forklift. If you got an electric forklift that's not making a lot of noise, it goes beep beep because you're not looking. Someone get ran over. So a little bit of that. Where it's,
Well, if you're not looking, but if you're reversing, you should be looking, right? So,
Right.
people shouldn't drink and drive. They do it all the time.
Well, but
We don't.
people shouldn't walk behind cars and then they do.
What do we know about people?
Oh yes, let's not talk about that on the podcast.
And we are only talking about the little bees that fly, right? How about in the water? We're going to revolutionize the way we actually transport in the water. We'll be able to have it's a kind of a bicycle that's you're gonna go through and becomes whatever you want. It protects you in the future. I can see drones being used, especially in water, individual devices. Who could protect you too.
That scares me. I hate water. Deep sea water. Not my thing, man.
I know. You have feet. Man.
you could go on the surface.
That's why I have feet.
No, there's giant great white sharks that still jump out.
The surface is scary. You don't know what's underneath you.
Yeah. No.
Tamiris
A
never
lake.
gets to portions of water.
I like
She's always just scared. She's scared of anything coming there, anywhere. So I understand your point.
Yeah, the problem is with lakes though is that you
Feels
let
so
your
refreshing.
that you let your guard down because you're like, no sharks are in here. But it's like you don't know on the bottom there's like a giant anaconda snake thing that's like
Piranha.
yeah.
Especially south.
Yeah, you just wake it up. It's been like,
Yeah.
I'm sleeping for
Yeah.
500 years. Thank you. I'm hungry now.
Oh, the Loch Ness monster came
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you never know.
there's signs right there at the Old Settlers. Careful of Loch Ness
Okay.
Monster.
What about gators? You're in Florida, Louisiana. I mean,
Here, there's gators even here.
Yes,
I don't
in the
think
lake.
They're expanding.
Carol saw it once.
There was
It's a-
have you seen
Where?
the ones in Porto
Don't
Alegre?
tell him that.
Where?
Yeah.
He was just
Lake
telling you he
Travis?
doesn't like
Yeah, it's just a tiny little lake. It's more like a
Shut
swamp
up.
kind
like
of thing.
Buchanan or something.
Yeah, my favorite lake to go to.
Oh, sorry,
Colorado.
man. Sorry. If I were you, I would change the lake.
Yeah,
Gators in the Colorado River.
just stick to Lake Georgetown. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pack even if you're in the water, man.
Yeah. Welcome to Texas. You just gotta. Yeah.
Back all
If
the
you got
time.
to dome a gator, you got to let them know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just reptiles in general are the ones that I even on land.
How about drones for the snow?
Like rescue.
Yeah, I think it's going to start for military purposes and for medical purposes. I think those are going to be the first ones. But I think very soon it's going to become entertainment.
How so?
What do you
Everything's going to be integrated, right? So the AI is going to be integrated to those drones, right? So you'll be able to move and predict if you're going to hit the wall, whatever, and it's going to probably have automatic maneuver. This is what I see. And I'm not talking about 50 years from now, guys. I'm talking about maybe 20 years from now.
My only beef with that theory is that global warming, there's not going to be snow anymore the next couple of years.
Team foil, please.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna give you the special one right here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Would you like one?
Global
No,
warming,
I'm
there's not
okay.
going to be any more snow.
I'm not talking about
Sorry.
global warming.
Are we still in global warming?
Oh, did you guys discuss that? I didn't listen. To
No,
this.
not in the podcast, but just in general.
It's been the topic for 50 plus years now.
I know.
Come on.
I see all sorts of pictures of areas where the coastlines, like for the past 40 years, like they look the same. Like they all talk about water rising, but
Yeah.
the water it looks the same. There's one island from like the 1800s off the coast. It looks the exact same. So how much is the water rising? I don't know. But they switched it up. It's not global warming anymore. It's climate change.
And who says it's gonna they're gonna rise to the point of destroy whatever on one part of the world and it will affect exactly the other part of the world? You know, like it seems like binary.
You know, and it's funny because on the Sean Ryan show, they were talking about utilizing weather as like a weapon, where you can flood certain areas. Cloud seeding was something that they did in Vietnam, back during the Vietnam War.
And also they do it in Dubai.
Dubai. And that's my point of everyone's going, okay, you know, climate change or global warming or whatever, you know, excuse that they're coming up with. But governments have been manipulating weather systems for literally the past 50 or 60 years. Who's to say? I mean, you're playing a god in the fact of like you are making it rain, you're making it snow, you're making the weather change to a very specific area. Like, how is that going to affect not just that specific area, but the consequences that it has somewhere else, like you said, you know? And then to come back and be like, listen, your car that you're driving, it's causing pollution.
Yeah.
But then Taylor Swift gets to fly all over the
Do me a
world.
favor. Look up
Pollution's a problem if you're
Venice.
Yeah.
You know how many inches Venice loses a year.
Again,
We're gonna lose California at some point, you know?
That's why
Apparently.
I
Yeah.
can't live there. I was going to
Yeah.
be underwater.
what are we going to do for the next
he doesn't
30
want
million
it.
years?
What?
It's going to take 30 million years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Excellent cigar, man. This family.
I thought you might like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Venice. Water rising.
Something like
Just
that.
see what happens. 2021 report published in Natural Hazards and Earth System Sciences suggests that the average sea level could be anywhere from 17 to 120 centimeters higher in Venice by 2100.
Yeah, you see, in 2007, I think there was a report that was saying that Venice kind of sinks like 1 centimeter a year or something. Oh, whatever number it is.
So,
And there was like in 12 years there will be no Venice, and then it's been more than that.
but that's interesting. Is the water rising or is it somehow sinking from erosion or some type of? Because those are different things, you know.
I don't know.
I don't either. And what I saw was just random pictures at some point that people send, but I don't know. I think there's a lot that goes into it.
It would be nice if there was like an image comparison, like
1800 to 20.
1900 and 2000. You know what I mean? Like 100 years apart.
You know what? The problem is
But there was no
almost all the
cameras at
media
the time.
we consume, and I include
Sure.
myself and you guys too, they don't want people to investigate. They don't want people actually go over more than 3 pictures in which they create a narrative they wanted. Side A, side B, side C, whoever is pressing, right? So I think that's the problem regarding that.
Yep. It's an oppression mechanism.
It is.
It's suppressing information, oppressing people into thinking and operating under certain thought processes.
Mass manipulation.
Mass manipulation. Right.
And it goes right and left.
Oh yeah.
All the spectrum, right?
All of it.
All the
All of it.
spectrum. As I told you, I've been listening to this 36-hour audiobook about the history of the United States
Mm-hmm.
and all the formation of the United States. So the book is very political. It's focused on economic history, but also in political history. And then this is clear, like how it has always been this way. It doesn't matter if you're swinging to the left and to the right. The suppression of information. I mean, who can I trust? Who can I trust now?
Aliens. That's who you can trust.
So about 4 inches in the past 30 years.
That's how much water has risen.
4 inches?
It's 103 millimeters. According to
A little bit
NASA.gov,
over 4. Yeah.
climate.nasa.gov.
A glass. Right?
A glass of water.
It's a lot. I mean,
It's
it's
all,
gonna,
yeah.
it's gonna be in our lifetime, because everything is close to the water, so everything needs to fluctuate up to
Right.
keep up, right? So
Right.
And ocean level, ocean temperature. Zettajoules?
you know what I don't like graphics like this, because they distort our perception. I don't know if it's angled that way. I have to really take a close look to the units they put it in the Y and X to figure it out, because I don't know.
This is essentially, I believe, 1992 to 2022. So over a 30-year period, it goes from 0 dips down to negative all the way up to almost 260 zettajoules. But I'm not familiar.
Heat content. What does that mean? Like it's
Exactly.
warmer?
Did you
So
see?
the actual
Yeah.
water itself is warmer.
Who's going to read this?
But that's not what it says. It says
Oh,
units.
that's fish pee then.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, right? But
Yeah, heat content.
That's fish
Okay.
pee, so the
Guess
fish
what?
peeing too much.
Cruise ships increase heat content.
Mm-hmm.
Big shipping containers increase heat content.
I
I mean,
I
feel
say
this-
it's fish.
That's
I
their
say it's
point,
fish.
though. Is they're saying that we are
I have
affecting the
I have the
environment,
team
which
for
is
that, so I can say this.
obviously.
yeah.
But what is the actual implications of that long term? I don't.
I think one of the from the one side, one of the perceptions, like, yeah, we have to use it, but it's going to get to a point that you're going to exhaust the resources, right? We will figure it out. So,
I love Hilton's approach.
Let
why?
them figure it out.
Until shit hits the fan,
Yeah, which is that?
You know.
Which is basically, yeah.
people are dying. What are we gonna do? Fix the problem, and then
The
you're done.
scientists will find a way.
But the thing is,
It has to be.
I hope it doesn't happen during my lifetime, because I would be pissed. You have to recover. During my time, it's only 100 years, and then you're going to do that in my time?
But George, there is already something happening in your time that you're not aware of that the scientist is fixing right now. So once the media changes your attention to something else, and then these are the things that now you're paying attention to, it's not going to be on radar anymore.
I see your point.
And then something's going to happen, and then the scientists will fix it.
I see your point, but I don't think we are talking about the same scale. When we see this, is not at this level of scale. Like the impact. The impact. Of course, we are suffering from this and that. We can't prevent floods. We can't prevent tornadoes yet. I think we're going to be able to prevent in the future.
Oh yeah, that humanity control level thing that you're talking about that
Yeah.
that TV show thing.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because then that means like the humanity will
I
be
just
able
think
to.
that's opening up a door that gets interesting. When you mess with nature, you try to control nature. Somehow, some way, it fights back to a degree. So
and that's what I'm saying is we're
Well,
seeing
but
that.
if we build a house, we're actually fighting nature because like we're chopping down the trees and Clean up land.
putting in wood, or laying down roads.
At the end of the
That's
thing,
a
it's
drop in a
actuary.
bucket in
It's
comparison to
actuary.
trying to control
It's a calculus.
hurricanes
Yeah.
and weather patterns.
Nothing is gonna happen for 90 years. How much prosper can I build in 90 years to the point of, okay, this disaster is gonna happen? Have I evolved and found a way to deal with that, because you know that even is gonna happen again? So I think that's what shows the real progress for me. Like you have the Porto Alegre, right?
Yeah.
We weren't ready for that. That's 20 years lost. 20 years lost. Right? So what would happen if we have actually progressed, but also be ready for the big wave? Let's put it this way. If
Then
we were
what
prepared for
if
the big
that
wave,
is just like a tiny thing?
Drop it,
Yeah.
drop
but
it
it can also be way worse, and you prepare for something, but you survive. You don't take 20 years. Man, if a city needs 20 years to catch up with others,
Oh yeah.
forget about it.
Forget it.
Forget about it. Like 20 years behind today, things go too fast. That's my view on this.
Well,
Good birthday topics. We
Yeah,
covered it all.
that's what.
Happy birthday.
Whatever you like it, right?
Hey, do you guys want to switch topics and go into a game? A little thing
Yeah,
kind of set up
Okay.
Sure,
So
of course.
you brought a game idea?
a game idea. So
Okay.
and it's fun. Trust me.
All right.
Okay.
and you mentioned this was in honor of Pride Month.
Dildo sizes. Let's see. No, it is. Let me pull up my camera. It is a blind ranking of your favorite beers. So, does everyone want a piece of paper and pen? Because we're gonna have to write this down, and I think it's gonna be fun.
Beer.
And I know you don't drink anymore, but you had beer in the past, so you can.
Well, but the beer, he's gonna remember like 3 types of beer because it's been, he's 25, and the last time he
that's true.
drank beer he was 5.
Yeah, no, he was 21, legal age.
No, he wasn't.
Are you talking about brands?
You don't know George?
Yes.
From Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Brands.
Brands.
Ah.
Brands of beer.
I'm out. I don't know, but
In terms
okay.
of what we like, or
Uh,
ranking,
You'll just So
And you
write
can
1
see
through
it.
5.
profitability.
No. Write 1 through 5 on a piece of paper. Here, let me get you some, George.
I have it in here.
Do you need a pen?
Yeah, in fact,
Always have a
I'm
pencil.
not,
I don't use pens.
It's 20 here.
I was like, I don't know what to take out of that.
I don't know.
Okay. Rank 1 to 5. So I'm going to give out number 1 being your favorite, 5 being your least favorite.
You're going to give us 5 beers. And we
And
rank
I'm
them,
going to randomly give you 5 beers, so you have to place it into those orders.
but we don't know what the next one's going to be.
You don't know what the next one's going to be.
Ah.
That's where it gets a little.
No, hold
bit-
on. I didn't understand the game.
Okay.
Let's do a round.
So
Learn on the fly.
I have. Yeah, you'll learn on the fly.
He's going to give us a brand of beer. And you're going to say in your brand, where does that rank 1 through 5? But let's say you're like, I love that beer. I'm going to put it at 1. The next one you might like better, and 1's already taken. So you got to be really selective. Or 1's really bad, so,
So
you
you
put it
have
at
your
5, and the next
brand
one's
names there. You have your beer.
I
terrible.
have my brand
you know?
names. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it's
Sorry.
a blind ranking.
Oh, you're saying it,
Yes.
and
Yes.
then I have to guess.
So first one, no. So first beer, Bud Light. Where would you put it on this list?
1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Not knowing what the other 4 are. But we have to put it in a place now, or can I
You
write
have to put it in a place now.
So
I
you
put
have
it.
to lock it in.
I put in a place.
5?
No,
No,
he's
I
trying to.
put-
He's cheating.
Yeah.
I put already
Nah.
8.
You have to lock it in with a number.
I put in 8.
You got to put it 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
done so.
Okay. Next beer,
Mm.
Corona.
That's all right. I wish I knew what's going on.
Yeah. See.
That's what's
See?
around in
That's the
2019.
thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pre-COVID. Heineken.
Don't want. I'm gonna secure one so that I'm safe. I'm gonna. Yeah. Hein- I don't know how to write Heineken.
I don't know either.
Heineken.
I got it right then.
There we go. Next one. Blue Moon.
Okay.
The moon is the.
It's an American Pilsner.
Typically
used-
with an orange slice.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm more used to not American beer.
Green
Yeah.
Beer.
No. Yeah.
El Presidente.
Trying to think of what it would be. I mean, there's Blue Moon in Brazil, but some type of equivalent. I don't know. And then lastly,
Luna Azul.
Stella Artois.
There you go.
Okay, so how does everyone's top 5 break down?
I only need to flip like 3 and 4.
But you can't.
Yeah, it's
So,
fine.
okay.
So,
But other
What's
than
your
that,
number 5 then? What's my number 5?
yeah, start from the bottom and go on up.
Blue Moon because I have no idea.
You're missing out. It's a good one. It's a good one.
mine is first one's Blue Moon.
No,
Number
number
For
5.
the Bud
Sorry,
Light,
yeah.
Bud Light is 8. Number
Oh.
8.
Stella Artois was my number 5.
Really? Okay.
Well, that's all I had left.
Oh, okay. All right. Number 4.
Bud Light.
Stella,
Heineken.
Number 3.
Corona.
Corona,
Bud Light.
Oh, really? All right. Okay. Number
Heineken.
2.
Number
Heineken.
2.
Heineken,
Corona.
And number 1.
Stella.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
So, out of that blind list, what would you change as far as like if I gave you those and ranked them like a 1 through 5 order?
Yeah, for me, only probably, I would put it probably Blue Moon from this ones. Bud Light would be here, Heineken first. Because my plan was whatever you say first, I'm going to put number 3 and 4 because I don't know if there's going to be, so
Right,
statistically
right.
speaking. So yeah, this is what I would do. Probably I would change here, change it here too.
Heineken, okay.
I would
number
click
1.
Blue Moon, Heineken, and I would have Stella 3rd, and then I would have Corona 5th, and Bud Light 8. And I'll keep 4 empty.
There you
I
go.
don't need a 4th beer. And also, I don't need a 6th and 7th. So,
Just skips. Yeah, it just skips
it
around.
skips.
I would have done Blue Moon at the top where it is, and then Stella, then Bud Light, then Corona, then Heineken. I don't like Heineken. I think it tastes metallic.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
Heineken.
I even wrote that in parentheses next to it.
Metallic.
That's why I put it at 4, but I was like, maybe there's gonna be a worse one.
Well,
Kill 'em all?
no.
I don't like Heineken.
Huh?
So I like
the song.
I like that's all we drink at home, and I drink IPAs. I mean, Blue Moon sometimes, but I drink IPAs, but and Heineken.
Yeah.
So that's all we drink at home.
Interesting. Yeah,
Because,
I'm not a Heineken fan. I can't.
Do you agree with that?
It's got a weird metallic just a,
Taste to it, even out of a bottle, because you got to measure beer off draft or bottle. If
True.
you can't find draft, and out of a
But
bottle,
here-
it is metallic.
Here's the thing: Corona is when I grew up. Corona was supposed to be the shit. It was supposed to be the number 1. Like in Brazil, the best Corona in the world. So my perception of Corona is different from yours.
Probably, but I think a lot of it comes down to like what you're used to drinking. Like you like Heineken, you drink a lot of Heineken. So interesting question: what would you rank as your top Mexican beer? Because a lot of people would have a preference when you go.
I don't know.
There's
many.
3 Kings.
Oh,
It's
true, true,
that
true.
that are
Yes,
the most
that's the one.
popular
Yeah.
where we live, at least. You have
Sol.
Corona.
Corona.
Sol.
Sol.
I wouldn't even think that makes the top 3, but maybe it does.
I
Corona, Dos Equis, and Modelo are the
Modelo.
top 3 sellers.
Modelo.
no Corona for me. All of those is better than the other ones, but Sol is kind of nice. It's very refreshing for
Yeah,
a
it is.
hot climate.
For me
So-
personally, I'd put Dos Equis, and then Corona, and then I would put Modelo at the bottom. I don't like Modelo, but Sam
Yeah,
loves
Modelo would.
So,
See, and I like
Modelo would be
Modelo's
7
part,
here on
But
my
it's
list.
probably what
Yeah. There you go.
let
you
me-
love when you first start drinking beer,
Yeah.
and it structures your idea of beer. Some other ones just have a different, like, I feel like when I pop a bottle of Modelo, it smells like fart.
let me do.
It's like
It smells like
Brahma.
dirty
It's like
water
it's
fart.
like Brahma in Brazil.
It
You
smells.
open it up and you're like, oh,
Like
geez.
it's just like foamy.
But it just
Yeah.
has this
Modelo is very
pungent,
foamy.
farty smell.
It is very.
But like
common.
I'm gonna use the same extraordinary KPI to decide which one for me goes to the top. Just like he uses the logos, right? I will use the commercials. I love the Modelo commercials, so I would just pick them because of the commercials. Have you seen it?
Yes,
It's like-
but I have to say, Corona has for literally since I was a kid ran the same exact Feliz Navidad commercial where
seriously,
they just some guy whistles and the
they pay
Christmas
the guy
lights
only
comes
once,
on.
man.
It comes on the palm tree. That has been going on. That commercial for Corona has been going on for 30 plus years.
And why change it? Why change if it
It
works?
works.
Been effective for 30
Exactly.
years, and I look forward to Christmas time to see that commercial.
The marketing
They're like,
department is closed for
I'm gonna have a
about
Corona.
20 years already. That's why the beer
They
is so
simplified
cheap. You know,
that.
simplify the best
This is
method.
the amount we're going to spend. This is the commercial we're going to run.
Yeah,
Let's focus on other
And it
stuff.
works.
no cost. Yeah, exactly.
Let's grow the factory, you know.
It's
Maybe
a
that's what it
niche. It's a niche.
I mean, I'm sad you didn't put like a Guinness in here.
Oh man, that's trust me, I got another list.
Ah.
List. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for another top 5?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep the 8 over here, right?
Okay. Tecate. It's
So there's
a
another Mexican.
Oh,
it's
man.
a Mexican beer.
For,
You got to do your 1 through 5.
What
I
is-
know because
Tecate is
How do you write this?
TECA.
in Rio Grande do Sul we had a Tecate in the 90s,
Putting it at 8 again.
and it was
Yes.
worse than the local beer.
TECATE.
Really?
Yeah, so our
Tecate.
perception of Tecate aqui, here's not the bad, but for us,
AT?
ATE.
man.
and I think that's why Hilton already put it at number 8.
Tecate.
Which one?
Never had it.
Tecate.
Tecate,
So,
exactly.
that's my
You know,
age.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But see,
I didn't even list it in my top 3 Mexican beers.
Yeah.
See, and I love Tecate.
So yours is probably 5, right?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, there you go. Next one,
Yes.
Pacifico, another
Okay.
Mexican beer
Mm.
that was off your list that I
Alright.
find refreshing.
All right.
I'm gonna go a little international with this one
okay,
to Brazil
what?
and say IT Pava.
Oh my god, fucked up my list.
Well,
How do
gotta put it in there.
Well, Hilton, how the fuck do I spell that?
IT.
Itaipava.
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 Never had. Oh,
So I'll be honest
Give it
with
a
you.
gamble.
I would go out of my way to drink that beer because it's very light. It tastes like apple.
Do you want it?
I love IT.
Do you want
Pava.
some?
Do you have any?
No,
Do you
no,
like-
I can get it.
You can get it.
Did
I
you
can
like
get
that
it.
back in your drinking days?
Not, man. I was.
He has connections. He has connections.
Actually,
He doesn't
my
drink
friends-
anymore.
my
He
friends-
feeds like an IV
My
thing.
friends-
or
my
EV
friends
thing.
used to
I
make
probably
beer, to
9.
brew beer,
Yeah.
and we're talking about top 5 in Brazil. You know, so we would have I don't know, like 20 different types of beer always available,
I like this.
and it was a walk from my place to my office
I think-
was 3 minutes walking,
Yeah.
and 3
I'm going from
brewers
bottom to
there.
up.
So
No. I think it make it more interesting too. It's like the 5 are all like the same category of beer.
Yeah, I need to keep but the thing is that's part of the game is
Sticking
that
with
you
all
have
light.
to all
I don't know what
it
it
goes
is.
all
Okay.
different and then you
Okay.
can have
That's
So I
That's
still
one
have
interesting
2
way,
good
but
spots
another-
in here.
see? Okay.
But another interesting one is like, let's say they're all lights, like it's Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, this other type of light. Like then at the end, you're like, oh man, out of light beers, that's the one I would have liked the best.
Right.
But when
Okay.
you swap
I
it more
see.
like for someone like, especially with cigars, we're always gonna like a Maduro over Connecticut. For us to, you throw in a stout anywhere, he's gonna potentially like a stout more than any kind of Mexican beer. So if there's
Right.
5 Mexican beers and you're at the end, you're like, you bastard. I thought you. So but it is. I have no idea what you're gonna say. So
Yeah.
It does keep you on your toes.
Next one.
Okay.
And again, this
I'm
is,
ready. I'm ready for my first 2 spots.
So and again, this is a very regional. This is specific here. Electric Jellyfish IPA,
Okay.
Pint House Pizza, right down the street here.
Okay. The double IPA or something.
No, just a single IPA, but it's
Pretty
very,
good.
It's a
You know which
hazy.
one the hop is?
It's a hazy IPA.
7.5%.
Because I know the hops.
It's almost
I know
a
the-
wine.
I don't,
All right. Okay.
but it's probably one of my favorite IPAs.
They have another one too. It's basically the same as the Electric Jellyfish, but a higher point ABV, and I cannot remember the name of it. But I've
It's
had
so
it
pretty.
multiple times at Doghouse. They put it on and it is so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, I got it.
Lastly,
Okay, my best one.
well, there you go, Guinness.
All right.
Oh, no, IPA is better. Yeah.
Is it an American Guinness or?
I wouldn't.
I
A pint of the box stuff.
Let me tell you
got it
something.
right. I got it right.
There you go. There you go.
Let me tell you.
I got it right too.
I favor IPA over Guinness. Almost all
I do
almost
too.
IPAs.
But I really like a Guinness. But
Yeah.
I do like IPAs
I
more
do
than
like
Guinness,
it.
just because they're so heavy that winter months
It's a meal.
Yes.
I'll enjoy one, but I still do prefer IPAs, especially a hazy.
Have you got Edinger in there?
Huh?
Edinger.
No, I don't have
Edinga.
No,
Yeah.
Edinga.
Yeah.
no, I don't have it.
That's kind of.
Edinga.
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Just those are the beers I used to drink. Okay. But you explain. You're helping with explanations.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do a light beer category?
So which one is the last one
Yeah.
for everybody? Tecate?
The last
Tecate
one
was
was
my number five.
Tecate.
Pacifico 4?
No. Last one was Pacifico for me.
Okay. Tecate is the last for me.
Tecate was my
Pacifico's
last.
fourth.
No, sorry.
Mine was
Sorry,
the
this
Pava
was
one, number
5.
4, because I've never had it.
Tepaba.
So yeah, Tecate
And
was 5
I
for
moved
me.
Pacifico up to 3 because I don't mind Pacifico.
Right.
I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's a good 3. The other one I've never had. I know I don't like Tecate.
All right.
Number 2,
Guinness.
Guinness. Number 1, Electric Jellyfish.
Yeah, IPA. Exactly.
So ours
So-
are the same except 3 and 4.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
for me, I did the right order. So
did you have the Brazilian one, number
Guinness,
3?
Jellyfish,
number 3.
we just had those 2.
and
Yeah.
the rest, I will
Just
drink
each, right?
if I'm really thirsty. If not, man.
Which one?
Well, Guinness and the Jellyfish, so first and second. And the rest of it, which was Itaipava and then Pacifico and Tecate, it's like, okay, so water is not healthy anymore, and then I'll drink that.
Man,
Started drinking piss.
buddies, I can see the Irish coming after me. After I said that the IPA is better than Guinness. They're coming. They're coming for me.
I will be.
So how about you?
I've never had a true Irish Guinness though. And
Yeah,
it is
I haven't.
different.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
creamy.
So I imagine it's so much better there.
Yeah.
Man.
Yours?
Oh.
How was yours?
I would put Tecate. Man, damn, this is one of my personal favorite lists.
Right.
I think I would put Guinness towards 4, and I would put Tecate, Pacifico, and Itaipava up, and put IPA, the
think you
Electric
know a guy.
Jellyfish. Yeah, up there.
But
Yeah.
Guinness at 4.
Jellyfish is pretty good.
I love
When
Electric
you
Jellyfish.
know a guy.
I
That
had
would
it.
be my number 1 out of that
I had
list.
Jellyfish last
No.
Wednesday.
And it's
Yeah.
such a great name. Let's face it.
Electric
It is.
Jellyfish?
Yeah, man, it's impossible. Like a brand. You see, the animal became. I love it when those things happen.
Yeah.
Like pink elephants. Have
Do you
ever
know
heard of this?
why the Guinness Book of Records exists?
No.
Because it's like, okay, so just made the best beer in the world. So let's make a list of anything else that we could put in this book as well.
Is that the true?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, sounds like
I like, man. This hat is the most honest. This is the honest hat.
Yeah.
That's the honest
That's
hat.
the honest
That's
hat.
it.
just say anything you
The-
think.
Yeah, exactly, because it's. I will. You can because you can.
Yeah.
Because you can.
It is. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You have a truth you need to get out.
On your birthday?
25th
Yeah.
birthday.
You can go like,
Secrets.
this is my month.
I knew it. I knew it. You know, sooner or later, you guys would say that.
It's
Just
the
getting excited for
time.
hot tub time.
Hot tub day.
Do you guys want to do one more, or should we save that for another day?
Yeah, man.
No, let's do
I
one
wrote it
more.
down.
Do one more?
I wrote one more list of.
I'm having fun.
I'll do one more.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna,
right.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it smaller.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
We're gonna go with light beers.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh no,
What?
I'm out of this.
Which is not
you don't like light beers, or
no.
because, as you know, it's this type of beer is not it's considered water in Russia.
Yeah.
Vodka is considered water in
Yeah.
Russia.
Yeah, any alcohol is actually considered hydration.
It's cleaner.
Yeah.
Sorry, Russia.
Okay, go light beers.
okay. First one, Sam Adams light.
Okay.
Which one?
Sam Adams, Samuel Adams.
Oh, okay.
It's an American. It's American
yeah.
beer.
It's Sam Adams on good beers.
I like Sam Adams beers.
Yes.
Man,
and
they immortalized the
red
guy
ale.
with the name of the beer.
Yeah.
He's not only just a
They
big
had
guy.
they had a porch rocker, which
Yes.
was a shandy.
Mhm.
Ooh. The best shandy I've ever had. I mean, it tastes like lemonade.
I like their
Like a
Oktoberfest.
really good. Their Oktoberfest is really
Yeah,
good.
that's
I
all
remember
I'm
I
gonna say.
lived in the US.
Oktoberfest.
I wasn't 21
Like,
yet.
no,
And I
lemonade.
want to drink, so I didn't.
I'm not into it.
But the next year,
Well,
I could drink.
don't like any light.
then I had
Beers
my.
in particular.
I swear I lured that. You know, like
Alter your list.
I really wanted that beer, and then I took it.
I
It
go
was
1, 2, 3, 4,
21, so
Yeah.
8.
It has a good memory for me.
Good.
Sam Adams.
Michelob
Seven.
Ultra, which is a light.
Which one?
Michelob Ultra. Michelob.
Never heard. Ultra.
Ultra.
I know which one you're talking about. Now I see the brands.
Unless you throw in
You
a
see-
Michelob Ultra Gold, then I'm fucked.
It's all here, right? Because I go to the supermarket. I always look at that. So
Yeah.
if you say it,
Good.
I will see them. I will remember.
Water that catches up to you after 15.
I drink hot water
Next
every.
one.
Hot water?
Yeah,
Miller
Ultra.
Lite.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Drink a lot of that in college.
Miller's good.
Sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. So
Go the next
respect.
next one. Coors Light.
Oh, yeah. That Yellow Belly, that Coors Banquet.
Ooh, that banquet is.
Everyone's been,
You ever get a chance, if you're in the Denver area, you go to Golden, Colorado, and get to tour the Coors factory. They let you tour it and drink it. Phenomenal.
Look, I don't drink, but if I drink, this is what I'm going to do. Right.
Go tour the factory and drink
Exactly.
water.
Yeah,
drink,
sleep in
drink
there.
hot water.
Yeah, sleep in a hotel. That's it.
Why not?
Next one.
Uber.
Last one.
Huh?
Amstel Light.
Never had that.
Amstel. A-N.
I'm still. Oh yeah. I'm still Amsterdam.
Yes.
The river in
It is
the Netherlands.
Holland.
Yes, Holland.
Holland.
It's from Holland.
I would probably reverse my list.
I would change
Really?
everything. I would
Even
change
though-
everything. Yes, I
I
didn't
like my
know.
list.
I didn't know what to expect.
I
Yeah.
like my list.
It's a hard. It's
Okay, so
when
what do you
very-
got?
When it's a specific
Ultra
category,
first.
it gets hard. It gets hard.
Almost every time. Well, first of all, a lot of people in my family are diabetic. Sam's dad's diabetic, so he drinks a lot of light beer. And the biggest low carb light beer that he always gets is Michelob Ultra. So I started drinking a lot of Michelob Ultras. There's a Michelob Ultra Gold, which is the same thing but organic, and it's just a little smoother. That's my favorite light beer. I got Michelob Ultra at 1 for light. Number 2 is Coors Light. I really do enjoy Silver Bullet.
Yep.
I very much enjoy the Banquet, the Yellow Belly Coors. Number 3, Miller Lite. I don't dislike a Miller Lite. Drink a lot of those in college. 4, I have a Sam Adams Light. I like
And
Sam.
Miller does what it's supposed to do.
Yes, it carries enough, right?
You know,
I've
It
actually
delivers. It
not even
delivers.
sure if I've ever even had a Sam Adams Light. I like Samuel Adams, the Red Ale, the Oktoberfest.
Oh, the
I've
Red
never
Ale is
had
good.
The Red Ale's good. I've never had the Shandy one that you're talking
It's
about.
only in like their
So
packs.
I know it's a big name, but to me, I never had it. So that was the first one you said. It started off at 4,
Right.
just to leave some room, and then the Amstel Never had it. It ended up at 5. I don't know what I'm missing. I've never had it. But I'm happy with my list.
I'll tell you, I remember when I started drinking, Amstel was pretty good. But 10, 15 years later, I don't know. I don't know if it was in South America, but the brand wasn't well conducted, and then it was associated with something that wasn't that good. So
that's that perception is always carried. It's not a good beer from Brazil.
It was, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Amstel.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it at my time. Like I put it in the last one because it was the last one you mentioned, but it wouldn't be my last one because I don't know the other two you mentioned, the Ultra and the what's that? The C something.
Coors.
Yeah. I never drank that.
Coors tastes like, well, I don't know which one would taste more like water, Coors or Miller.
Like water?
Yeah.
Out of everything on the list?
Yeah.
All of them?
Out of everything on the list? Maybe even Michelob. But out of Miller and Coors, Coors would be more watery. Miller has more of a beery flavor.
Coors is the type of beer that traditionally, at least when I was growing up, you scrap up together like $20. You buy a 50-pack.
Okay.
You play beer pong. You stay hydrated while also drinking beer.
Okay.
So Coors Light was like the
Yeah, you can buy like 24
freshman year.
24
Yes.
cans
Freshman year.
for $12 or something
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. It's 50 cents
Just
a
coming
beer.
from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, at the time of high school, probably it's cheaper than that.
And this is something interesting to do more often about coffee.
Mm-hmm.
About,
yeah,
about
we
whiskey,
can definitely
about cigars.
Yeah, we can definitely expand.
I like it.
Man, I wasn't
Hilton,
going to
get
have
me
any more,
some
but if you're
alcohol.
having more, I'm not.
Hilton,
Oh, yes, please.
you
Huh?
good with your list?
My list came down to I won't buy, I won't buy, I will not buy, I will definitely not buy, and why would I buy that for?
What about a Kirin, like a Japanese light beer?
Uh,
Phenomenal.
we-
Malty,
That's
we
right.
had that.
That's
We
right.
could.
Malty.
Yeah.
It's
That's
malty
right,
and
yeah.
it's good.
See. Yeah.
What about Lone Star, the Lone Star Blue Light
I
can?
love
Lone Star is a good light beer.
Lone Star.
You're in Texas. You would. like.
I drink Lone Star.
You drank it.
Not the light one.
It's the blue one
Right.
instead of the red one. Take
Yeah,
it to the lake. You
I-
like it.
I drink the red one. But why would I take the blue if I'm going to buy? I can choose what I'm paying.
Because it's like keto when you're drinking beer. You still want to drink, but you don't want all the carbs.
Yeah.
Not a problem for you. I know you're in great shape. You don't want to lose weight, but I'm just saying. Some of us over here have to think about the carbs.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I drink hot water. The Metis bought it like worth it of $150 of this sparkling water,
This is my
but
word.
it's hot. Have you seen it? Hoppy water?
It's about this
It's
much.
delicious.
Hop water is good. I like hops. I like the
Yeah.
flavor pops. Yeah.
So this is the closest I get to
And
what's supposed to be a beer.
again, remind
Yeah.
me, what was the non-alcoholic beer you were saying? The Athletic?
The Athletic, yes. The Metis also buy that.
The old dolls is kind of nice.
0.5%.
Which
So
one?
those-
Old dolls.
Yes.
Old dolls.
But see,
Very
what I liked
It's
about
one of the
Athletic
best
is
tasty ones.
Is it? I think Heineken has a zero.
Yeah, many
Heineken
of them
does.
are zero, but nothing compared to
The Athletic is
Athletic.
good.
Yeah, it's just like double IPA. You can have a double IPA, double APA. I'm sorry, double APA.
Yeah.
IPA.
Indian
Double
Pale Ale.
IPA. You have APA too. There's
APA,
American
IPA,
Pale Ale.
yeah.
yeah. There is APA and there is IPA.
Yeah.
So I would say, like if you're driving just one night, you don't have to. It's
Oh, but
delivers
in that case, you
delivers
got juice.
95%. No, it is. Look, after the third beer,
How about
if I put
cranberry
it side by
juice,
side,
then,
after the
George?
third beer, you don't know the difference. After the third beer, the fourth glass, I bet you don't get it. I bet you don't.
It's just sweet. I've tried it.
Which one?
We've tried
Because
50
the
different ones.
old dolls.
Yeah.
And because when Chris was
I know, this
pregnant,
is
and then we would
peak.
buy
It's
the
piss.
non-alcoholic
Yeah.
and the the beer that I drink. And then if I ran out, it's like, okay, just to be around and then drinking something, and then I would try the non-alcoholic. It's just sweet.
Yeah.
This one, yes, but not Atlantic. Atlantic's good.
Atlantic's good.
Just try it.
Well, we'll have to do a non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
We'll expand. This is day number 1 of this list.
I have no prejudice, so we can do a podcast on
What if
non-alcoholic
we did
beer.
the same rankings but cigars?
Yeah.
See, that's what I was gonna say. We could.
Cigars.
Do you
whiskey.
have 5 cigars that you could do?
I have about 25.
Yeah.
Well, just do 5.
Our list keeps
You know what?
growing
I
as
can
time
do?
goes
I can
on.
go to Abby's because every single time I buy it, I have all the cigars I have bought there.
Abby's is going to be like 1 through 5. Haven't heard of that one. Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of that one. Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because they.
But they're all good.
I finished mine.
Well, who's
Yeah,
gonna do the list of 5? Who's gonna?
Are we gonna do it now?
Yeah, do it
Oh!
now. Why not? Do it now.
Are we doing brands or we're doing
Specific cigars.
cigars?
Because like it's the same thing. Oh, do you prefer? And then you say a brand. You don't. If
There's
it's
such
light,
a wide-
it's light. If it's,
Olivia. Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm talking about.
Let's let's pull up ChatGPT.
Olivia.
Olivia, yeah.
Oh, Olivia.
Oliva.
Oliva. That's right.
Pull up ChatGPT and then say
top 10 brand, top 20 brands.
no. You say
Most sold.
I want to play a game.
I'm gonna play a game.
Do you want to play a game?
I want to play.
Man, the first time was awesome.
Huh?
The first time was awesome.
Yeah.
But the other
Give me
9,
5 specific.
I have a topic for.
It's gonna list you all 5,
Let's talk about sequences.
and you have to say
Movie sequences.
I want
One
be a good-
at
Huh?
a time.
Like what worked, what
without-
didn't work. What was like I always wanted to work and never worked.
Yeah.
And
That's a
only
nice one.
show.
That would be a good one.
How do I say that? One at a time.
Some things
I-
are so good.
I will ask
Why
you.
are you going to spoil it?
Will ask you for the
Mhm.
next
Money?
ones when I'm ready.
Why
Tell
Rumble
me
2,
number
Rumble
1.
3,
I
Rumble
want
4,
to
Rumble
rank
7?
them.
I read the
in-
book.
in
It's a
order
good book. It's an
from
interesting
1
movie.
to
The
5.
first
Which
one.
one?
Rumble 1.
Without,
I didn't know there was a.
if it messes up, we try to
Yeah.
Without
First,
knowing.
First Blood is the book.
what.
Oh, I didn't know that.
the
Actually,
next
Rumble is not the name of the
ones
movie. No, the
will
name of the
be.
movie
It
is
says First Blood.
First Blood.
Yeah.
You did this.
Rambo
Rambo is
the-
his name.
Yeah. So Rambo First Blood, and then
Okay.
Starting off with cigar number 1, a Cohiba
It's Behike.
Behike 56.
Oh, that's as easy.
How is that not enough?
I don't know. I don't know which one. Which one is this? Is the
Cohiba
I love
Behike
Cohiba.
56. That's a Cuban.
yeah? That's my question.
But I'm just associated with the other Cohibas that I've ever had, and I.
No, that's a Cuban. That's none of the Cohiba you had.
All right. Well, fine.
Sure.
Oh, no.
Man, seriously, look what
I
we're
didn't.
doing. Look at what we're doing. Can we film this? Can you put that in the video
The
there?
Monte Cristo number 2.
Number 2.
We just got ChatGPT to do this game so we could all be involved.
We
We could have
all
done
play.
this
This
with
is-
beer and you
yeah.
can play.
I never even thought of this.
Isn't it amazing that
I'm pretty sure that is that a Connecticut?
the AI is?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is the future. I'm living the future now.
Yeah.
We told it I want to play a game. The Padron 64 anniversary.
Oh, you've had that one.
That's a good one.
Jeez.
So far, I'm happy with the list.
ChatGPT, can you make it more
I
difficult?
want to
to
move
decide?
Monte Cristo down.
Put it at
No,
4.
next cigar.
Next, please.
Oh, okay.
That's a rare cigar. I've never had it.
know.
I wish I could
Opposite
move
X,
that
right?
one up.
Yeah.
Arturo
Fuente.
You never had the
Opal
Opal
Sacks?
Sacks? Oh,
I don't
they
think
were
you-
selling that day.
You haven't had it either. I don't think,
No.
right? We sold it and we passed it on, and the next time we were there, like they haven't had it again in months.
Yeah, then it
Ah.
comes out once a year and then it goes like
It's
1 week.
hard to
Oh.
get. They limit. You can only buy 1 or 2 per day. Like you have to keep coming back every day if you want to buy more. They won't let you buy a box. They won't.
Really?
They're expensive.
They won't let you to buy 2.
I think it's one per day per person.
Interesting.
So you
How
go
much
in
is
there
it
with
for
your
one
family
stick?
and be like, might be $20, might be more, might be a little less.
Yes.
Um,
Around that.
Around $20.
To be like,
Yeah.
ask your wife, hey, come to the store with you. We're all gonna buy one. Just give them all to me, and I'll take you out for dinner afterwards. Or
Yeah.
something. I want more of these. Final. Romeo y Julieta Churchill.
Thank
Oh,
God.
no.
Why? Because you left 5.
I hate
Romeo and Juliet?
I haven't had one that I like, so but I haven't tried.
Well,
a lot
hold
of them.
on. This one's with the Y.
That's how it always is. Romeo
Yeah.
y Julieta. That's how it always is. Romeo and Juliet. I've never had that one.
Yeah, I regret
I
this
had
list
it.
now.
I was gonna say you got Opus X at 5.
Because I thought there was something even better coming along. And then came a shitty thing.
Good job,
Alright.
ChatGPT.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
What would you change in your list?
I would move the Opus X up to number 2 and the Padron 64 down to 3, and that's the only thing I would change.
I would change the Romeo and Julieta to 5 and Opus X to 4. I'm keeping the 2 Cubans up at the top just because I never had them, and I wish I had to be able to taste it.
Yeah.
So,
What's the other Cuban?
Cohiba Behique, that's number
Monte
1.
Cristo.
Padron.
and then I
Oh,
got
the Monte Cristo.
yeah, because Padron is not. Well,
No,
Romeo,
Padron is not a.
yeah, Romeo and Julieta could be a Cuban.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like
So-
my Padron, so I put it in first.
No, if it is a Cuban, I'm happy with this list, with the Opus X
Right.
at 5th. Because this is all supposedly to be good cigars.
Okay. Yeah, I had the Cohiba, the Padron, the Opus, the Monte Cristo, and then the Romeo and Juliet.
What's your first one, Cohiba?
Cohiba, but I've never had it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interchangeable with the Opus X because I've also never had it, but I've also heard really good things about it. The Monte Cristo number 2 might be Cuban,
Yeah.
but I'm
It
not
is,
a
yeah.
big fan of.
You wanna
If it's
put-
Connecticut, I'm not a big fan of lighter.
No, it's
shades.
natural.
Natural. My personal thing, I still think I would like a Cohiba, an Opus,
But
and a
it's-
Padron over that, even
It's
though.
aged.
I just moved it.
See, and
So is George.
and
It's his
that,
birthday.
that was my 4 and 5. Monte Cristo and Romeo and Juliet.
That's my 4 and 5.
Yeah.
That's what I would change. I would change for that. Yeah. First Padron.
All right, y'all ready? We play the same game with whiskey.
Well, yeah.
All right.
We'll see if my memory helps me.
4, 5.
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting
We gotta do it with
because
coffee.
I've never heard of this.
Which one?
Lot.
Lagavulin, 16-year-old though.
Yeah.
It has to be good.
Someone out there is watching us and being like, "You idiots don't know what Lagavulin is."
yeah.
Now I know your preferences.
Yeah, you
idiots.
uncultured swine.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I don't know.
I
Sorry.
put it at 4.
I wish I did. I put it at 3, just statistics. Macallan, 18-year-old Sherry Oak. A Macallan 18.
But Sherry Oak. Oh, that's the barrel. So.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Play safe. Let's play safe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Macallan top.
Glenfiddich, 18-year-old.
This
Oh.
one I know
Oh.
the 12 years, but not the.
And 18?
Yes.
Yeah, that one is the one that I got Junior as a
That's a very
birthday
good one.
You got
last
him to
year.
18?
Yeah.
Glenda.
No. I got him the 15 year. The 15 and the 15 was already.
Oh, This is a good one. The 12 year. The 12 year. I tried it
Glenfiddich.
back in 2000. I think.
Might be Fiddich or
when I was
Fiddick.
there.
I don't know.
Looks like Quidditch.
Quit it. Ardbeg, 10 year.
I have no idea.
Oh, because it's 10 years.
Airbag. 10 years.
Whatever one this one is. This is my number 1. Come on, Johnny Walker.
Quartercast.
30 years.
The Freg.
I don't know what the fag is.
The Freg.
La
Quarter
Frog? La Frog?
Le Frog.
Frog.
But it's a quarter cask, so does that mean 25 year, quarter century?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarter.
That ended up in my number 4 slot.
Yeah, me too. I ended up on my
That
four.
was my number one slot.
No,
Now
no.
I'm curious about this.
Look up how much that bottle costs.
La Ferrogue.
La Frogue.
La Frog.
La Frog. Quota.
Sorry, and this is a
Quarter cask.
It's like $3.
No, it's 70. 80, well, $88 at Total Wine and more.
Let's look up
Okay.
Glenfiddich. 18 year.
My second one is this one.
So to keep this fair,
No, this is the one that I gave to. Yeah, the 18 years is the one that I gave to.
to keep it fair, I'm gonna look everything up at Total Wine to see that their price, so it's a
Yes.
constant whatever they're
Don't show
selling it at.
the screen though, because we can't advertise alcohol.
No, I'm not advertising it. Just so we have
All of them, by the way, are non-alcoholic. Give me the hat.
We're not selling it.
No,
I just want to on the even playing field. So
It's
we
not
know
this
they're
hat here.
selling it for.
Is that this hat? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for 750 milliliter of that, they're selling it for 140.
That's the one that I gave to
That is the
Jim.
one we
Yeah.
got. Next, we're gonna have a Macallan 18 Sherry Oak, $400 bottle.
Yes, I got number one.
You said that. You said that. It's registered.
Jesus.
Lagavulin.
I would have to drink this naked, for sure.
I wonder what that $400 bottle would taste like.
That's what I'm saying.
Sex.
I won't be wearing
This
clothes.
is a $100 bottle. So that's good in my number 3 slot.
It's okay on my.
I'll put it down at 4.
Yeah.
That's
I put
number,
in two.
number 4 for me. Number 4 for me.
I would have to.
Number 5 is art bag, airbag.
That's my number 5 as well.
My number 5.
It's
Yeah.
$1,000.
I put year. These margaritas, man. 87.
Yeah.
So far, my only mistake was 1 and 2.
My only mistake was 2
Yeah,
and
but
3.
we're just looking
Macallan
at cost.
The Macallan.
You're not
Yeah.
typing anything.
You're not typing anything.
Airbag.
Or big 60. Okay, so in terms of cost,
Yeah.
I ranked them in their cost except for 1 and 2. I switched
Can't you
Macallan.
ask?
Yeah,
Can't you
I
ask?
did the 2 and 3.
Can't you ask GPT to tell us based on popular taste which of these ones are the favorite? Is it possible to ask something like this?
I'm
Because he would
sure.
give us, like the answer.
Based on popularity
Yeah.
and taste,
Yeah.
what would
Popularity.
your rank of
Popularity.
these 5 be? Macallan,
Ooh.
Lagavulin, Glenfiddich, Ardbeg, then the Frog.
Okay, so I only got the 4 and 5 wrong then.
Again, this is just one possible ranking, and others might place them differently depending on personal
Okay,
taste.
but thank you. Thank you for
Right.
giving
Oh,
us
so
the
being
answer.
very
huh?
political.
I like this.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
And according to ChatGPT, I got the 4 and 5 wrong. Flipped.
Flipped. But your top 3 is good.
My top 3 is spot on. But I put the Macallan in there, man.
We
Really
have
good.
ice cream. We have pop soda.
Or reach.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go because
Okay. So
we gotta get the good kung fu.
just remember that tomorrow we have game 1
Yes.
for the NBA
Ah, yeah.
Finals, Boston Celtics, which unfortunately are favorites,
So there's only 2 teams now.
and my team,
The finals.
Dallas Mavs.
Dallas Mavs.
Well, last 2
Game
And the
teams.
Boston
Yeah.
Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
Which is very difficult to beat.
It's so great for this.
Mavericks to win this
It's
time.
The Mavericks
fantastic.
are very difficult to beat, too.
Yeah.
Mavericks
Yeah.
to win
Who's
this
gonna
time.
stop Curry and Luka?
Dude, if he plays the way he did game 4, he was on fire. And it's a huge thing. They've had so much time to rest, both teams. It's going to be a whole different series than we've seen. This is going to be.
Is the first
That's what I was going to say.
This should
It's
be an
like,
electric
why haven't they been
jellyfish.
playing? Yeah, they haven't played in a very long time.
They played twice this year, and Boston won both. But Kyrie wasn't Kyrie. They also, don't forget, those games happened. One game happened after the trades, and they got 3 important pieces that only started working after the playoff started. So they could have been probably, I would say that Dallas would be way higher in the regular season if they had all these pieces playing the way they're playing now. Probably first, because it was so close, if you remember the West. So yeah, this is what I believe in. I believe
Their
that
path. They had to play number one, you know?
always away and always with a disadvantage.
They've already gone through a little bit of adversity.
Yeah.
They've come out on top, so this will be the true test. The Dallas Stars just lost.
Ask
In the
ChatGPT,
finals.
will Maverick beat the Celtics?
Who is your pick
2024.
for the 2024 NBA Finals?
He doesn't know. You gotta give them.
2022, yes.
They don't have any. Their last update was January
If you go to
2022.
Gemini would do it.
Just say, what's your pick between the Mavericks and Celtics?
But it's basing it off of 2022 data.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay.
I
And,
know it's not okay, but
yeah. Anyway, so this is how stars are born.
Whatever this says, I'm
Look-
betting my mortgage.
Look,
Choosing between them can be tough. Both teams have had whatever.
yeah,
If I were to make a
yeah.
choice, I might lean towards the Dallas Mavericks, especially if they have a strong lineup with players like Luka Doncic leading the team.
yes.
you see, ChatGPT is telling Mavericks.
Man, it's Luka and Tatum. It's very important for the United States because they're going to play the Olympics. So I think Tatum was very young and will try to prove everyone wrong. Everyone that made fun of him. I think he's in a mission. Although, of course, I want the Mavericks to win.
I do too. Well,
On that note,
On that note,
thank you for another great episode.
And
Hanging out with us.
share.
comment,
Like
and subscribe.
subscribe,
and subscribe again.
Go Mavs. Go Mavs.
go Mavs.
Go Mavs, and we'll see you next week for another captivating conversation with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good one.